important thing, and that's what I'm going to finalize now, is the number 6 key. And the number 6 key is, I mean, this is all about, here we can, as technicians, we still can say something about it. I mean, here we have to be, as a human being and as an entrepreneur, we have to think about this. But this is all, here we can use technology. But the number 6 point, and this was the last key that I discovered, is respect for people. Respect for people is a key element that is being mistreated over and over and over again. And the drama behind this is that we don't even recognize it as respect or non-respect. Because if I talk with people, what does it mean to respect people? The first thing is, well, you walk in the factory and say hello. I mean, this is normal behavior. The respect for people is bringing them in a position where they can do their job. Respect for people is bringing them in a position that when they go home, they will be tired, but they are satisfied. Right? So we are not going to frustrate them. We are going to allow them to add something to the rest of the world, to contribute. So many people in factories do not have the feeling that they are contributing to the world. If you make this little nitty-gritty products, what is an automotive industry, I mean, there are tons of people that are making products that don't know where the product is being applied. Right? Your operators know that. Yours do. So many. Yeah?
It shouldn't always.
They don't always. Yeah. So it helps, if I know that this stupid little thing helps to achieve something, and that is very important that it is in there, I'm taking on a different attitude. Now I feel that I'm doing something with it that is important. If I clean the toilets here, and I know how important it is to us to be in a decent and nice toilet, I mean, that is something completely different than I'm just having the attitude of, you are just cleaning toilets. You understand the difference? So this is about respect for people. Respect for people means taking them serious, giving them the opportunity to feel important in this community. It means also to listen to them. Many factories have tons of people and nobody's listening. When we are doing analysis, all the time I hear this one phrase, I already told them 10,000 times. 10 years ago, we already tried to tell them. Who is them? It's the enemy. It's the enemy. It's the boss. He is, or the purchasers. Those them. You see, this is the lack of respect of people. We are all in the same company. The enemy is outside there. If you're working for Toyota and Nissan, it's not your purchasing department, right? So number 6 is respect for people. You could take that on an even little more, let's say, spiritual level. It could be respect for life. If you take it a little bit further, I mean, in manufacturing environments, we are the ones who are using the majority of the resources of our earth. Let's be honest. And if we are taking respect for life, we have to think about what are we doing to the earth. I mean, this is a spiritual level, but the older I get, the more I'm thinking about this kind of thing. Because I've got kids now, and those kids grow up, and I start to ask them questions. And I'm getting annoyed to tell my son that he has to switch off the 7-watt PL light in his room when I go to factories where they are blowing away 5 megawatts of energy every day. They just blow it into the air. That frustrates me. So that's not having respect for people. It's not having respect for the environment and respect for life. But again, that's coming from my true north. But here you see what is the consequence. If you have a true north, you cannot just switch it off and you go home. You will take it home. And your people will take it home. If we are implementing 5S, anybody implementing 5S in the company, workplace organization, you probably have heard it. People come down and after a while they tell you, well, I want to do that in our kitchen. And you know what my wife said? And you get this type of stories. That is a signal where you're on the right track. So you're internalizing your methodologies, and those methodologies are now not anymore tools. It starts to change in mindset, right? So respect for people has a very broad influence in all kinds of things. But again, if you measure your OEE, that's why we gathered here, and you're visualizing those losses, you will have to take the consequences from what you see. And if you do not treat that with respect for people, it will turn against you. So you can use OEE to bully your people. You can use it to suppress them. You can use it to blame all kinds of other partners. Now, if you just go by that, your OEE will turn itself against you because it will destroy your improvement process. So be very careful if you implement OEE to use it. It's a very delicate instrument. It's a dangerous instrument. You can kill a lot of things in your company. So take this into account. Don't take it as a command and control tool because you will kill your improvement process. You will have if you're a bonus-driven guy that has a bonus for 3 months, use OEE to get your bonus, but then get out because you will not have a second chance. Right? So be careful for that. I made the same mistake and I paid a high price for it. Just stay.